Hey, Bill Shaka here. Welcome to the next edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Ladies and gentlemen, I call this particular episode Italian Toast and the Fallacy of Ego. I'd like to describe a little bit of a story to you. Somewhere around 30 years ago or so, an employee who was recently hired at the firm that I was working at was a relatively decent guy, but if his ego was body fat, he would look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from the first Ghostbusters. This guy was all ego, and he thought nothing of pushing that ego around. Well, I took him to eat one day at a small diner. This diner was owned by a real crusty old Italian guy. And when I say crusty, I mean there were signs in the place that said, "This is not Burger King. You cannot have it your way. You can have it our way." And he would not make modifications to his food. So if you wanted sausage and peppers, you got sausage and peppers. You didn't get extra peppers. You didn't get extra sausage. You got sausage and peppers. That's the way this guy was. Okay? And everybody that went there understood that, and we were fine with that. Well, one day I brought this egotistical gentleman with me, and we ordered what was on the menu as a Sicilian omelet. And the Sicilian omelet came with Italian toast. Now, if you're wondering what Italian toast is, it's Italian bread that's toasted. Okay? It's got a very different flavor than the sliced bread, the square bread that you buy, what we would call, where I came from, as American bread versus Italian bread. But this person, never having Italian bread before, or Italian toast before, was infatuated with the taste. So on the way out, he went to the cash register. This gentleman's cash register was right in front of his grill. So he cooked and he checked out at the same time. And my friend asked him, "Excuse me, how do you make that Italian toast?" And the guy looked at him. He took a spatula, he threw it on the grill, and he said, "How the hell do you think I make the Italian toast? I put it in the toaster." And everybody in the place stared at this egotistical person who basically turned white to the point of I thought he was going to die because all the blood left his face. And anyway, we went back to work, and he was telling everybody about the story. And the next day he said, "I am telling everybody not to go to this particular diner." He said, "I am going to put this guy out of business." And his mantra for the next couple weeks was that, excuse me, he was going to put this diner out of business by the story that he told about how rude he was treated. Well, I got news for you. The diner did go out of business. About 20 years later. Ladies and gentlemen, it is hubris to think that one individual can alter a reality. This gentleman who thought that he was going to put this diner out of business had absolutely no emotional recourse for doing what he did. He thought about it, but nothing else happened. I'd like you to think about that. Now, the end result is this. If you cannot change the reality, which he couldn't change, why not change your perception of it? Say, this is just a crusty old guy, no big deal. Now I know how to make Italian toast. I take Italian bread, I cut it, and I put it in the toaster. Think about it. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Shock here, wishing you the best for the day, thanking you for attending another edition of the 5-Minute Motivator. Looking forward to seeing you the next. Bye.